It was Christmas Eve 2016, and the family had gathered for their annual holiday celebration. The house was gorgeous with twinkling lights, and the aroma of freshly baked hojarascas filled the air. Laughter and cheer echoed through the area. As the night grew late, the family settled down in the cozy bonfire area, and they exchanged stories and gifts with delight, warmth, and joy. However, an unusual chill began to fill the room. Aunt Mia, who was known for her sensitivity to the paranormal, suddenly fell silent. Her eyes glanced around the room as if searching for something unseen. She whispered to her son, Daniel, about a strange presence that had joined their celebration. No one else noticed anything unusual, but Aunt Mia's unease was noticeable. She claimed to feel a cold breeze and heard a faint whisper. She described an eerie sensation as if someone was watching from the shadows. The family dismissed it as Aunt Mia's overreactive imagination, attributing the strange occurrences to the old house's creaks and drafts. They continued with their festivities, singing and sipping eggnog. However, as the clock struck midnight, the room plunged into darkness. The Christmas tree lights flickered and then went out entirely. Panic set in as they fumbled for flashlights and candles. In the dim corner, they saw it, an apparition of a woman in a vintage, tattered gown standing in the corner of the place. Her pale face held a malicious expression, and her eyes seemed to tell them something. Aunt Mia gasped, recognizing the ghostly figure as her older relative, who had passed away many, many years ago. She had never met her in person, but the family had often spoken of her as a potential problem and nature. They were right about her. The ghostly presence seemed purely evil. It appeared to be joining towards the family gathering spot, as if longing to separate the family from the Christmas celebration yet again. Aunt Mia approached the apparition hesitantly, and with tears in her eyes, introduced herself as a descendant. The ghostly figure faintly smiled and gestured toward the Christmas tree. The family didn't understand the message. During the evening, a family member placed a photograph of Aunt Mia's mother beneath the tree. As they saw, the lights on the tree came back to life, and a feeling of chilly and hatred enveloped the area. The Christmas lights blew up. The ghostly presence rapidly increased her presence, leaving behind a sense of chaos and terror. Aunt Mia felt as if she had to do something, even though she was nervous, and afraid she remembered her family was with her in the same situation. She began to recite Bible verses. You could have seen a golden aura building. The ghost gazed at her while vanishing from the campfire. Aunt Mia kept on speaking the verse firmly. Daniel recalled he had a silver rosary necklace that Aunt Mia and his grandmother used to have. As he approached his mom, he began to remove his rosary. Aunt Mia held the rosary with his son, glowing her golden aura further, while binding the spirit's presence and removing her existence. The ghost let out one final, anguished wail before dissipating into a cloud of shimmering mist. Its malevolent presence was no more, and the house was at peace. The family could rest easy, knowing that the spirit had come to an end and the darkness had finally been banished. From that year on, the family apologized to Aunt Mia for her sensitivity to the paranormal and appreciated her miracle since then. Now the family secures a place at the table for their beloved aunt, ensuring that she is never truly absent from their holiday celebrations. And every Christmas they shared the story of the Christmas miracle, as a reminder that love and family transcended time and even the boundaries between the living and the departed.